Welcome to Travel with Danny and MJ.
I'm Mary Jane.
And I'm Danny. We're traveling the world with just carry-ons and a backpack each.
Follow along on our adventures ahead.
We're going to Barcelona.
Welcome to Barcelona, or as I say, Barcelona. We spent a couple of days. We had the kids with us, which was great, and we were there twice.
Yeah, we had been there. We'd been there in March, so when we were on the cruise. So you'll see some footage from there. We kind of put it together. So you'll see some people in coats because it was a little cooler in March, and then we were there in June when it was pretty hot.
And we were sweating. So you'll see that.
So we're at the beginning, or one end, of what's called the Rambla, which is the kind of the big pedestrian shopping and restaurant street here in Barcelona. This is a Monday afternoon in March, and it's not super crowded, but lots of restaurants and souvenir things, and restaurants are right on the sidewalk, and then there's places to the side, storefronts and so on. It's a fun place to kind of take a stroll. We're back on the Rambla, coming from the north end this time, and we did it on the cruise stop. We came from the south end, or the port side, so just a different part of the Rambla, but it's a Friday, quite a crowd. There's always lots to see. There goes her ladyship to get a video of us. So this is the Teatre del Seu, which is the opera house for Barcelona. So just along this Ramblas, we notice this kind of quirky house here, Bruno Quadras, I think it's called, and it's got a dragon out in the front, and umbrellas, decorations and fans, so it's just unusual looking.
So after strolling around the Rambla and Barcelona, we were hungry. So we went to the famous Mercat de Sant Josep, La Boqueria, and it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is the La Boqueria, the Mercat.
So this building was completed in 1914, but the original structure goes back to the 13th century. And you can find pretty much anything you want to eat there. Fresh seafood, Iberian ham, produce, chocolate, cheese, plenty of cheese, other traditional Catalan food, different things on a stick. And we walked away having sampled quite a few things.
On the Barcelona metro, trying that out. It's like every other town.
We did one of those free walking tours that we do a lot. We've mentioned them before in videos where you book the tour. We usually get a great tour, and then you just tip the tour guide at the end. So this time in Barcelona we saw some things we hadn't seen before.
And then we capped off off that day, our first day, at the Picasso Museum, which is a pretty amazing place as well.
Yep, of course you need a ticket for that, a paid ticket.
So day 2 was all about Gaudí.
Gaudí. So Gaudí is known for his modern Catalan
modernism. Known for his Catalan modernism. It's very kind of unique style.
Yeah, and it's all over Barcelona.
All right. And we started the day at what's called Park Güell, which was an area created by this very rich man, Güell.
Güell.
Yeah, who just told Gaudí, make it however you want to make it.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
All right.
Well,
And he went crazy.
He goes a little crazy, and it's kind of like a failure. So they just kept it as a park, and was designated UNESCO World Heritage Site in the 80s.
Yeah, it was a failure in the sense of commercially not successful. It's as an art exhibit, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So we're at Park Güell, which is the kind of showplace of the architect Gaudí, and it has some of his most famous work. This it looks like a church or a chapel was his home. And you can see from here we look out over to the sea from here. So this red house is the house of Güell. Güell was the wealthy man who financed all of this place and just let Gaudí do pretty much what he wanted to in terms of his architecture. And it's, a beautiful place overlooking. And there you can see Sagrada Família, which is still being built. Will hopefully finish soon. This is the famous mosaic benches of Gaudí. Nothing is a straight line. Gaudí didn't do many straight lines, if any. The benches, are slanted, and so the water can run out. And then on the outside, there's kind of a gutter channel, and then it leads to a lion's mouth. So the water would flow out of the lion's mouth.
And then we also went around the city and saw buildings that he designed just in the city, in different parts of Barcelona.
And you can't miss them,
Right.
because they look nothing like any of the other architecture.
Right.
Yep. And then his piece de resistance is the church Sagrada Família.
Which they've been building for 150 years, and
Yeah.
they're hopefully going to finish it very soon.
Sagrada Família was begun in 1882. It was a different architect. Gaudí took over in 1883, and he worked on it for a long time. But in 1926, he suddenly died. He got hit by a tram, and the architects didn't know what to do. There were no good, useful plans or drawings. And so it's been decades
Right.
that they're still trying to finish it with what they thought he would want, plus what would look good now.
Yeah. They hope it's going to be finished in 2030-ish, which would be 150 years after it started.
Yeah.
Trying to finish parts of it for the anniversary of his death, the 100th anniversary. So the highest tower they want to finish in 2026.
And there is a lot going on. It's not just a simple church. There is a lot to see.
Yeah.
It's
So,
pretty cool.
yeah.
You need a ticket for that too. We didn't get ours in time, so we couldn't go inside.
didn't go inside,
But
yeah.
just even seeing from the outside is amazing.
So to cap off our 2-day stay in Barcelona, we went down to the beachfront and we got on a sunset catamaran sailing cruise.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was great to have the kids with us. It was great to end our 2 days doing that. We had gorgeous weather. And once we were underway, what do we hear but one of our favorites, Bruce Springsteen, playing. We're in Barcelona and we hear Bruce, so we were very excited.
Yeah, very excited.
We saw a nice sunset, and it was a great way to end about 48 hours in Barcelona.
The beach in Barcelona, the Barceloneta beach, which I'm not certain whether it's a natural beach or it was created for the Olympic Village. We have been here before, many years ago now. There. And now we're going on a sunset cruise. So for our couple of nights in Barcelona, we stayed in the Hyatt Regency Barcelona Tower. This is our room. You can see everything you'd need for an evening to sleep in. And then a nice bathroom. They gave us robes. There's the ladyship, her ladyship. Cool shower with, rainfall head and a handheld one, as well as, whatever side jets that just come straight at you. But it was a nice place for our couple of nights here.
So we hope you enjoyed our 2-day tour around Barcelona.
Yep. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks for traveling with Danny and MJ.
We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.